You're watching Coach's Corner. I'm with Brett Thomas, forwards coach of the senior men's team. Brett, first question. Moving on from last Saturday, I think the boys have responded really well, don't you think? And more importantly, the fact, does that show like a new mentality in the boys in the group this year compared to last season?
Yeah, I think we've spoken about it through pre-season that this year's going to be a lot more difficult and there are going to be more downs again. There may be ups, we don't know obviously, but we spoke about that each week you get an opportunity to put the week before right. So we've done a review, we've taken on the chin. We probably know we weren't good enough and made a lot of silly errors, and at this stage now you will sort of get capitalised on that. So we've done a review, but then it was line in the sand. We prepped for this week, and as I say, the boys have bought in really well. Good numbers again, and all chopping of the bit really to go out Saturday and hopefully to turn it around and get another W on the board.
So you mentioned there now about there's kind of like new things in place this season, like you've got the reviews going on each week, player analysis and breaks and everything. Do you find that brings more professional side into the club really when 5-6 years ago battling to stay in Division 4, we've now moved up to Division 1. Do you find that's kind of made another step in the right direction of where this club wants to be?
Yeah, I think in fairness to Ford, in particular as head coach, he's really driving standards this year, and I think we're trying to get boys who want to get better. I think video analysis obviously coming in with a VO sort of equipment in the last couple of seasons allows teams to do that now, which before you had to pay a guy to stand on the touchline in the rain and hold a video camera, it probably wasn't quite so prevalent then. So I think having that now, and the development of that is showing. And as I say, the boys are like they clipped for their Facebooks and their Instagrams, and it's good to have those reviews, but it does allow you to identify any weaknesses. And I think it's good for the boys to see that sometimes when the coach is saying something, we don't just say it for the sake of saying it. It's in black and white in the video as such. And like I say, I think all that sort of just buys into us trying to take the club further. And it helps the club back us and allow us to have those things to use really. So it's all going forward, and we're going to keep driving really.
That's really good. So obviously Birchgrove now this weekend, this coming Saturday, you said line in the sand there against Bridgend Athletic. So the boys are probably going to go out then looking for that win again there. So with Birchgrove, again, quite a team that's been up there a while, the last couple of seasons, is the game plan changing, or does your stay main focus is to get in the target areas and get the job done?
Yeah, no, I think we know a little bit about Birchgrove, but again, not a lot. There's probably some things that we would like to target, and it is part of a game plan that we're going to employ on Saturday. But until you get to Saturday, you don't really know what's going to come. So we speak about them a little bit, but as I've said before, really, we've got to focus on ourselves, make sure what we do is right. And like you showed, it showed against Bridgend Ath where we made silly errors ourselves, which they capitalised on. So I just really need to focus on reducing those errors. And again, I think if we can play the game that we want to play, hopefully we'll be successful. But we'll just have to see Saturday. We don't know until we get there, and the boys will just need to be prepped and ready to go.
Cheers, Brett. Much appreciated. Thank you.